When it comes to transforming ordinary evenings into enchanted soirees, few orchestrate with the finesse of Kris Jenner. The undisputed matriarch of the Kardashian dynasty, whose life unfolds like a perpetual reality TV fairy tale, has elevated the art of holiday hosting to near-mythic status. Her annual Christmas Eve extravaganza, a kaleidoscope of twinkling lights, designer tablescapes, and A-list attendees, sets the gold standard for seasonal splendor. But beyond the Instagram reels of champagne flutes and couture gowns, Kris imparts wisdom that's equal parts heartfelt tradition and savvy showmanship. In a revealing exchange, she unveiled her blueprint for flawless festivities, emphasizing that the true gift lies not in opulence, but in the lingering warmth of shared moments. At 70, Kris remains a whirlwind of energy. Her 6 children, Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Rob, Kendall, and Kylie, and 13 grandchildren forming the constellation of her universe. The holidays for her are heaven, a giddy crescendo where love's language is lavish presents and laughter echoing through her Palm Springs estate. Yet, curating joy for such a sprawling brood demands strategy. "I'm uncontrollably giddy at the holidays," she confessed, her enthusiasm infectious. The secret sauce? Party favors that transcend trinkets, thoughtful tokens that etch the night into memory. "I love to send my guests home with some fabulous, fun gift that they wouldn't have thought of themselves," she explained. Imagine monogrammed ornaments etched with the year's inside jokes, artisanal candles scented like pine and possibility, or bespoke jewelry boxes hiding notes of gratitude. These aren't afterthoughts, they're bridges to next year's anticipation, ensuring the magic reverberates. Gift-giving, Kris revealed, is her love language, a conduit for the affection she pours into every facet of family life. But with recipients as discerning as her offspring, selection is an art form fraught with nuance. Teaming with Amazon for the social series Let's Unpack That, she navigates the minefield of preferences with insider intel. Kim, the aesthetic arbiter, demands specificity. She's very particular in her surrounding, her decor. Khloe mirrors Kris's eclectic vibe, while twins Kylie and Kendall crave nostalgic nods to childhood holidays. Kourtney embraces all of it, and Rob echoes the collective sentimentality. The series becomes a virtual unboxing ritual, where Kris dissects choices like a producer scripting a scene, schemes loungewear for cozy nights, vintage-inspired board games for intergenerational bonding, high-tech gadgets wrapped in eco-chic paper. Yet, favors and finds are mere accents. The canvas is ambience. Kris's process is methodical, a director's checklist ensuring seamless execution. Step 1, you have to set the date, get an invitation out, and that makes it real. Her evites, designed by elite graphic artists, arrive as digital heirlooms, gold foil fonts on velvet textured backgrounds, QR codes unlocking personalized playlists. This commitment cements the event, rallying the clan amid their jet-set schedules. Next, the bar, a spectacle of mixology where lots of festive cocktails, even if they're not alcohol, cater to all. Picture tiers of garnishes, cranberry skewered rosemary, gold-dusted rims, flanking bottles of rare vodkas and house-infused gins. Mocktails mimic the real deal, virgin mules with ginger beer fizz, pomegranate spritzes bubbling like holiday fireworks. Bartenders, clad in velvety uniforms, craft bespoke elixirs, turning sips into stories. Nourishment follows, a feast that balances indulgence with intention. Kris favors family-style spreads, heirloom roasts carved tableside, truffle McQueens bubbling under chafing dishes, salads tossed with foraged greens for a farm-to-table flourish. Desserts ascend to artistry, Yule logs rolled with praline creams, gingerbread chateaus mirroring her estate's architecture. But it's the music that weaves the spell, really important for creating a mood and some magic. Curated by DJs who blend Dean Martin croons with modern remixes, the soundtrack ebbs from upbeat carols to soulful ballads, syncing with the night's emotional arc. "A little really goes a long way," she noted, evoking dances where generations twirl, grandkids on toes, uncles attempting moonwalks. Sustainability threads through her ethos, a modern twist on tradition. Kris champions reusable decor. LED strands that twinkle eternally, linen napkins embroidered yearly. She sources from eco-brands, turning the party into a teachable tableau for the young ones. Inclusivity reigns too. Vegan options abound, quiet corners for introverts, activities like ornament-making stations fostering creativity. Her home, a wonderland of 12-foot trees dripping Swarovski baubles and fresh magnolia garlands, becomes a cocoon where phones pause, presence prevails. Reflecting on her journey, Kris traces hosting roots to her own upbringing. modest gatherings where her mother's Jell-O mold sparked joy. Motherhood amplified this, evolving potlucks into galas as her empire grew. Challenges persist, coordinating across time zones, accommodating dietary shifts, mediating sibling spats. Yet, she thrives on the alchemy, turning potential chaos into cherished lore. "To me this is heaven," she reiterated, her eyes alight with the thrill of orchestration. For aspiring hosts, Kris's tips distill to essence. Infuse personality, anticipate needs, embrace imperfection. A spilled drink becomes an anecdote, a forgotten playlist, an impromptu sing-along. Her Christmas Eve, attended by the Beckhams and bold-faced names, underscores accessibility. Scale her blueprint for intimate dinners or block parties. As the series Let's Unpack That unfolds, viewers glean not just halls, but heart. Holidays as affirmations of bond, Kris as the conductor of familial symphony. In her world, every gathering whispers eternity, proving that the best parties aren't thrown, they're felt long after the last light dims.